Welcome to the Jackson Heights Cobra Cast and the Coach Wick Show. The Cobras are now 3-0 after defeating the Horton Chargers 54-0. The Cobras will start the district part of their schedule this week as they travel to McLouth to take on the 0-3 Bulldogs. Coach, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
We cruised into another lopsided victory that last week against Horton. What stood out to you about that game?
We started out fast. I thought the offense was clicking. We didn't get a lot of plays. I think our varsity ran 16 or 17 plays on offense during the course of the game, but I thought we executed pretty well. But there's always things that you can nitpick about on film that we really harped to the kids on Monday and Tuesday, so hopefully we can go out to the practice field today and take care of that stuff. But we were able to get the JV in there in the second half, and they didn't get a lot of possessions, but they were able to go in there and pitch the shutout in the second half, so that's always a good sign to see.
So let's talk about McLouth. Last year, McLouth had their best season in years. So far this year, they've struggled out of the gate. What can we expect from the Bulldogs this week?
You know, they're multiple on offense. They'll run some spread formations at you, and then they'll also run the Centralia single wing at you. So we have to prepare for both spread and the run game attack. And they flip their line or vice versa during the course of a one series. So it's one of those things where we have to keep our eyes in the right location. We have to read the scouting report, and we have to be ready to do whatever that they come out and do offensively. So it's something we've been harping on this week, and something that really going to be challenging for us this week on the defensive side of the football.
So our offensive line saw a major shakeup going into this season with only 2 returning starters. It's usually one of the units that doesn't get a lot of publicity. What have you liked from the big guys up front so far this season?
You know, Coach Schumann does an amazing job there on the offensive line, and when you have to, bring in 3 new offensive linemen, that's always going to be a struggle, and that's always going to take some time on your offensive execution. And, we brought in Eli Wisdom, Braden Ennis, and also Tegan Bauhay there on the offensive line, and it did take them 2 or 3 games to get accustomed to a new position, especially Tegan and Eli not playing the line since middle school, and Eli never playing the line. So all the credit goes to Coach Schumann. He worked with those guys tremendously hard during the course of the week in practice, and they've been getting better each and every game. And that's one thing, like you said, is something that a unit that doesn't get a lot of publicity. So it's always good when we can talk about our offensive line because they're the engine that keeps the car running, and they've been doing an exceptional job so far, and hopefully they can continue that.
Last question, Coach. You've started a tradition of having our football team go to the elementary school every Friday morning to greet the students at the end of the school. What impact do you think this has on those kids in our football team?
It's just a community buy-in. You bringing everybody in the community together that they feel part of the team. And I know the little kids over there love when the high school kids come over there and interact with them. So it's always a good start of your day when every Friday that we go over there and the elementary kids expect and really look forward to the high school kids giving them high fives and everything. And I think the high school kids like it as well. They're role models for these kids, and they're doing an exceptional job in the classroom and outside the classroom on how you should act as a Cobra. So that's something we'll continue here in the future, and hopefully those young Cobras will come out and be Cobras when they get in high school.
The Jackson Heights Cobras continue to look to continue their undefeated season this Friday as they travel to McLouth. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. Coach, good luck, and thank you again for joining us.
Thank you for having me.